And we are back for the finals of our mid-season showdown here at TOG Bugis. Well, as we see, Yangtze taking a very decisive win from Sean in the top 4, now going into the finals against Benjamin Tan, which had a decisive victory over Matthew Hui.
What do we know about Benjamin's team at Alan?
Benjamin is running a Mawile, a Tapu Bulu, a Scrafty, and yeah, that's all I can recall. But I mean, Bulu works very well with Mawile because of the fact that the grassy terrain does protect Mawile from earthquake damage, and that Scrafty is also a very good mon to fake out. You know, it's a good fake out mon. It's relatively bulky, not in front of Ferris though. Yeah, but however, Yangtze is running a pivoting team with Gothitelle, so
and he's very good at controlling.
Yeah,
very controlling his opponent. So if without the speed advantage, without the power advantage, but Benjamin might actually be in a pretty gnarly situation here.
Yes, especially because especially Mawile, Bulu are all physical attackers. The double intimidate from Yangtze's team might actually put like hold back Benjamin's damage output right there. Especially he main form of damage is from Tapu Bulu and the Mawile, which are both physical attackers.
But we don't know what the other 3 members of his team are, right?
Yeah. However, Benjamin is able to intimidate Yangtze's Pokemon back with his own Scrafty.
But intimidate,
also
yeah, but at the same time, Yangtze's key player here is the Snorlax, which has been setting up belly drum. Once it gets a belly drum, once it gets itself in trick room, it's going to just wipe out at least 1 or 2 months before you can get it under control again.
Yep. So I would say like you say, the win condition for Yangtze here is the Snorlax, and honestly, perhaps Scrafty is a counter to the Snorlax because of its fighting step that it provides.
But at the same time, let's be honest, Snorlax is pretty
yes.
It's pretty bulky. It's probably Scrafty is not exactly the most heavy damage dealer in the meta game at this point of time. In fact, I think Benjamin's best chance might actually be the Mawile, but I'm not sure because I believe Yangtze has high horsepower on his Mawile,
which is not negated by the grassy terrain, unfortunately. So actually, both players have their own outs against each other, but the thing is that Yangtze will always have the upper hand because it has the shadow tag with Gothitelle and is able to trap Benjamin's mon in.
And I think everybody kind of underestimated the ability of Gothitelle trapping and then Manectric and Landorus and
snowballing all his Snorlax after
snowballing that. And then it's just Yangtze has actually been doing very well. I think he's won every single match.
He has like one loss along the way. I feel that because it's so early into the meta, it's like the first tournament, no one was prepared for Snorlax at all.
Yes.
No one.
And it seems like Benjamin is also running his own Gothitelle, so
that might be interesting. So Yangtze is leading a team of Gothitelle, Tapu Fini, Manectric, Celesteela, Snorlax, and Landorus.
And on Benjamin's side, we see Gothitelle, Snorlax as well, Scrafty, Tapu Koko, Mawile, and Tapu Bulu. So actually, both of them we see a bit of a mirror in the finals here.
It's a bit of a similar team right here. Especially both teams has double intimidate.
Yeah, so I think they might actually be playing in a kind of similar situation, except that Yangtze tends to switch around with his U-turn and volt switch, whereas Benjamin might just be trying to set up as fast as he can.
And Benjamin only has one form of switching, which is the Coco with volt switch, and Bulu, Mawile, and the rest of the team just gets trapped by the shadow tag.
Unless I don't know, the Scrafty learn parting shot.
Actually, I'm not very sure. Well, going into the battle, the finals.
You see a Manectric and Tapu Fini lead by Yangtze,
and a Mawile Scrafty lead coming from Benjamin. Well, showing off the double intimidate off
from
the first turn. However, Yangtze does lead with both special attackers, and you know the intimidate don't really affect them. Especially Scrafty is in kind of a iffy position because Fini can just go for a Moonblast to take it up.
Not only that, if Manectric carries overheat, it's probably going to do a lot to Mawile as well.
Yes, so in a way, Benjamin didn't really lead very well into this game.
And the best part is that I think both Scrafty and Mawile are the slowest things on the field here.
Yes, indeed. So it's like, and then especially Manectric can Mega Evolve to get off his own intimidate against the Mawile and the Scrafty.
And I think that's what Yangtze is trying to do. He's going to go and get his double intimidate
off onto Benjamin's Mawile and Scrafty.
And not only that, he gets Landorus in practically almost for free since these two are physical attackers. So it really comes. I think he's going to go switch out with his Manectric, probably bring in Fini.
Or perhaps even Gothitelle to trap both of them in.
Get started right away, right?
Yeah.
But I think he can't really do that unless he gets rid of the... At least try to do a bit of damage to Crafty and Mawile at the same time already. So.
Perhaps. Yep. Mawile chooses to Mega Evolve here into Mega Mawile. Increasing his attack to insanely high.
But
high
a -2? A -2 I think is a bit more neutered. Okay,
yep.
so the fake out going straight into the Manectric.
So no.
Oh,
but
Mawile
Mawile goes
going
for Swords
Swords
Dance.
Dance.
So it's back at neutral. However, it's still under the threat of Youngster's Landorus, which has been shown in previous game. It might be Groundium.
Yes. I think it does have. It has shown that it has Groundium at one point, and Manectric still has Overheat.
Yes, onto the Mawile. So Mawile is actually kind of pin right now.
Yes.
Actually, but a Protect here.
Yeah.
Might be good for yeah. Protect does come out, and perhaps an Ice Punch into the Landorus.
This sounds about alright. Oh yeah, the Overheat going straight into the Mawile. Does Landorus U-turn out? Yes. Yep. Landorus is going into probably. I would say it will go into Feeny.
Again?
Yeah, to threaten the Scrafty.
Makes sense. But you wouldn't think that trapping both of them in again.
Oh, he goes for Celesteela.
No Gothitelle this game.
I guess he decides that, you know, let's not go into the Snorlax Gothitelle shenanigans. Let's try and see whether I can stop them with the 2 mons that I've been carrying around. Okay.
Snow does come out here, nerfing Manectric's form of damage. However, Manectric does move last here. Manectric got picked out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So it's like, at this point, Overheat, I'm not sure whether it will actually take out Mawile.
Yeah, at -1. But it's interesting to note that Celeste has a Misty Seed up now.
Yes. He could also just send Landorus in. Oh, he goes... So Manectric goes for the Sucker Punch. Does Manectric go for the Overheat? No, he goes for the Zone Switch. I think he's...
into the Landorus.
Yeah, he's trying to go and neuter these guys as much as possible.
Perhaps he's... Like, what can Celesteela provide here in this situation? Flamethrower, but you are at -1.
You can start leech seeding.
But if you start leech seeding now, you can't trap them, they will just able to switch out.
True, but at the same time, it's like if he switches out, like he goes for the acrobatics. Does it take out Scrafty?
Yes, it does. Oh, that's a very interesting play from the Celesteela here.
I think I have never seen a Celesteela use acrobatics. It doesn't seem like it's possible, but
and now Celesteela's at +2 special defense.
Does Mawile go for the Swords Dance?
So Mawile went for the Sucker Punch earlier.
Right.
Yeah. Coco does come in here. I think Celesteela laugh off Coco's damage here because they're +2.
But it's now in electric terrain.
True, but the +2 special, depending on what kind of... Yeah, I mean, you get the special defense boost.
That's
which
true.
means you are a specially defensive Celesteela. And then especially, Landorus is on the field now. You can just Earthquake.
Yes, freely. You could. I mean, at worst, the Celesteela just protects Landorus, uses Earthquake. And Sucker Punch just come out. Are we going to see a Dazzling Gleam? Oh,
Hidden Power Ice. Will it pick off the Landorus though?
It should.
Yes, it does. But Celeste can just go for
a flamethrower, a heavy slam. Yeah. It's going straight
onto the Coco. No, onto the Mawile actually. Isn't it quite decent damage right there because Mawile doesn't resist it. And actually Mawile is quite light.
Okay, we've seen Celesteela use acrobatics, we've seen it use heavy slam. Do you think it's a physical?
Perhaps a physical attacker with a bit of a special attack, special defense investment.
But at this point now, it's like Manectric is not in a very good position. Another Sucker Punch will definitely take it out. I think.
But it's at -1. That's the thing. It's at -1 now, so perhaps it might survive and fires off a
Sucker Punch took out that much.
Well, that's also true. But Finny does come back in to take away the electric terrain.
Yeah, so it really comes down to whether Celesteela can take out Coco, because if not, Coco is really putting a lot of pressure on Youngster right now.
Do you think Benjamin will go for the Sword Stance?
Or Sword Stance. Oh,
he goes for double protect here, so Finny comes in for free essentially.
Yeah, but I mean,
yep. So leech seed for Youngster.
Yeah. So at the same time, it's like that leech seed will definitely have been helpful here for Youngster to start getting his mojo on.
Yep. So right now, Youngster in a very solid position here. -1 Mawile, +2 Celesteela.
And the Mawile decides to get out. He doesn't want to deal with this.
Yeah, coming in with Bulu.
I thought this is VGC18.
Yeah, like, all the Tapus are back. It looks like a 17th field, honestly.
I know. What is this? Okay, and here we go.
Electrium Z coming out. Perhaps onto the Celeste, because Celeste is like a biggest threat right now on the field.
Yeah, should be.
But you want to think that you don't have the rain.
But at the same time, I mean, it's a Celesteela. We were used to seeing it get zapped.
Well, it's at +2 now, so
it could be the Tapu Fini, but I think Tapu Fini might survive.
Yeah, honestly, because without the terrain.
What is it? Oh
no, it doesn't. But that means you just blew off one of your most highest damage roll onto the Celesteela, and Celeste can just sweep with heavy slam now.
It would have been hilarious if it went onto the Bulu and then it picked up the KO.
Yeah, perhaps. But Bulu is actually No, Bulu is actually quite light also.
But if you think about it, Benjamin has the advantage in numbers. He has a Bulu on the field, he has a Coco, he has a Mobile.
But now Manatrak can control the field. That's the thing.
Can it?
Yeah, a -1 on Bulu, Snow onto the double Coco, which will neuter double Coco's damage even more.
But at the same time, it's like,
Actually, overhit Heavy Slam onto the Bulu, which +3 Celesteela.
That's true.
And then Coco has no threat at all.
Coco
Mawile does come back in here, but Mawile can't touch Celeste. And then
it has Sucker Punch.
Judging from the damage here, Heavy Slam might be a 2-hit KO actually.
Does Youngster go for the Does Youngster go for the Heavy Slam onto the Bulu or onto the Mawile?
On the Mawile, we shall see now.
Let's see.
He
He
goes
goes for the Bulu.
How
That
much
gives
will
him
he
a
do?
+3, right?
Nope.
Oh, nope, not enough. Yeah,
So
but
that means right now he can overhit the Mawile and Heavy Slam onto the Bulu.
He can't overhit the Mawile. Mawile is
Mawile
going
will
to take
Sucker
it.
Punch. Yeah,
So
you're right.
essentially, it'll be Youngster will be stuck with one Celesteela versus a Mawile, a Bulu, and a Coco.
And then Coco will get back the electric terrain.
Yes.
But that means Youngster must hurry up and get the +3 right now.
Yes.
But can Coco take another Heavy Slam from Celesteela?
No, it can't. Oh, it
he
actually
didn't
goes
go for
for
the
the
Sucker
overheat. Oh, but no, not onto the Mawile. Mawile will oh,
You will
no.
actually wonder why Benjamin didn't go for the Sucker Punch onto the Manatrak.
I would suppose that he expected another Protect from Manatrak to go and,
To avoid the Sucker Punch.
Yeah, but at the same time,
But what
it's
does it provide? Okay, it goes for the
Swords
Swords Dance
Dance.
here. So that means the next Sucker Punch will
definitely take out.
take out Manatrak.
Yes, but at the same time, Celesteela did not get the +3. Now it didn't get the additional boost. Coco comes in,
But
it uses
Coco
Thunder.
doesn't have a boosting item because it's Electrium. So Celeste should be able to take 2. It should be a 3-hit KO. 3-hit
But
KO
at the
actually.
same time, you're letting the Mawile set up Sword Stance. It's already at +1.
+2 actually because it came in fresh.
No, but Manatrak came in.
No.
It came in fresh.
Yeah.
So it's at +2. Eventually, the Mawile is going to
But
be an.
Mawile will die to the next Heavy Slam.
That's true.
So Youngster has to
He goes for the Sucker Punch onto the
killing
Manatrak.
the Manatrak. So will the Heavy Slam go into
It
the
should go,
Mawile?
if it doesn't go into the Coco, Celesteela is going to be in a very bad position.
Okay, so it's a very clean 3 KO on the Celesteela. Heavy Slam
He
going
has
into the
to
Coco.
go. Into a Mawile versus. Does it? Oh, okay, let's
Okay,
pick up the
picking
KO.
So-
So now it's a Coco versus not a Coco. Mawile versus Celesteela.
Yeah,
face
but
off.
you will have to see because you are a special defensive Celesteela.
Okay.
So you
He
will have
does
to take a
have
+2
leech
Sucker Punch.
He does have leech seed.
Oh, alright.
So he can just leech
store
seed
out.
and protect. And then it comes down to the Mawile. If the Mawile has to use swords, he just goes for the
No
heavy
Sucker
slam.
Punch coming out from Benjamin here. Perhaps, as you
Going
said,
for the Sword Stance.
going for the Sword Stance or either that predicting the lead seed.
Yes, and that was actually a lot closer than I expected, and it was moving quite.
It was quite fast momentum game.
Yes.
Like, we thought that it would be more of a controlling game with Gothitelle trapping each other, but no, it's actually a very fast-paced game coming out from both Benjamin and Youngster here.
Indeed.
I'm actually kind of sad that Manatrak didn't get to show off its full potential as a fast now.
I think Manatrak did quite well, all things considered. It managed to pick up the KO on the Bulu, and then it was there. It was threatening Scrafty. It was threatening Mawile to an extent. So and it kept making Mawile have to use Sword Dance, wasting his turns instead of actually attacking.
I felt that Benjamin might have misplayed there. You know, the Sucker Punch he should just Sucker Punch into the
No.
the Manatrak.
The Manatrak,
So that-
yeah.
So that is a 3v1. And then, yes, even though Bulu can't do much, but you are still incentivized to take down Bulu, which will keep Mawile safe because you want the +3 special
But at the
defense.
same time, it's like if you sucker punch, and then Manatrak just goes for the protect, right? Then Celesteela takes out Coco. Then you're left with Manatrak and Celesteela versus your Mawile.
That's
So
also
then it's
true.
like, it's he was not in the. He had to count Coco, and once Coco went down, it was a really bad position for him.
Yeah, honestly, yep. So
I guess he needs to make. Now he knows about youngster Celesteela. He needs to be very careful about it, right?
yes, but you actually wonder that what can Scrafty do here?
Scrafty was
Last game Scrafty just picked out and Snow once.
That's it.
And that's about it.
We know that Scrafty has a good matchup versus Gothitelle. It has a good matchup versus Snorlax. Maybe that's why he brought it, but youngster didn't bring his Gothitelle or Snorlax at all.
Indeed. So we'll be proceeding to game 2 of our finals here at TOG Bugis. Manatrak Landorus for youngster again, and double Bulu Scrafty for Benjamin.
Indeed. I don't think they.
Double
that's actually-
Intimidate though.
yeah. Youngster is going straight for the double intimidate, and Benjamin happens to have both his physical attackers on the field.
And youngster can opt for the double protect here also because because can just to
Yeah,
avoid the fake out.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like Benjamin. Actually, Benjamin could probably just switch in his Gothita, but even if he does,
Both switch
both
and U-turn.
Lender, yeah, they can just switch out as much as they want. So Benjamin is not in a very nice position here. Admittedly, Tapu Bulu is supposed to be able to somewhat control
Checks the
Landorus.
Landorus and the Magnetric here.
Yeah.
Actually, it's also interesting to note that the Bulu is lower than the Scrafty here actually.
Yes. I suppose it's a Trick Room, Brave, very bulky Bulu, but we'll see how it goes. Manectric does go for the Mega Evolution, getting its Intimidate, intimidating both physical attackers. Now the question is whether it protects. Is it, do we see Protect?
Yep, protect
Yes.
coming out from the Manectric.
Are they
Will Landorus protect also?
It should, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Double
Burning
protect.
the Fake Out.
But you know, it's interesting to see what will Bulu do here. Perhaps Bulu also carries the Swords Dance.
Oh,
That's actually kind of scary.
Oh, go straight for the Horn
I'll
Leech
go for the
though.
Horn Leech.
Yeah. I think Youngster is in a good position here actually.
Yep.
He can control where he wants to go. He can just maybe U-turn, bring something in, then Volt Switch and bring Landorus back in.
He can even do the Celesteela thing once
Yeah.
again if he wants to.
Yeah. But Celesteela was with the Misty Seed, wasn't it?
Yep. So it's like he will switch out,
Bring
bringing
Fini,
and then you will U-turn out and
then
bring the
bring
Celesteela. Then you
Celesteela.
get a seed boost.
and then you can start acrobatics on
yeah.
the... Oh, yeah, we go. Celesteela is in the field.
Whoop! Welcome Celesteela.
Will we see Fini coming in?
Double target into the Scrafty.
Yeah, I guess he wants to get the chip damage off as soon
Yep,
as possible.
so that he can get the acrobatics off to kill the Scrafty, which will result in another beast boost, which is plus 2 special defense again.
Yeah. And Manectric. Oh, he goes
Oh,
with Manectric
So it's
instead.
-3 on both sides of the field. On both of Benjamin's Pokemon.
Yes. I suppose he might just switch. He might just go for the Volt Switch. Oh, Horn Leech coming into the Celesteela.
-3 doing very little damage.
Sad damage.
Knock
Knockoff coming in. Oh, there goes Celesteela. Well, Celesteela's.
Well, I guess it's still fine because you still can acrobatics.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
but now it loses that +1
Yeah,
special
plus 1
defense.
special defense.
And if the Coco is in
Yeah.
the back,
I mean, you do counter Coco with your Manectric, so
And
you
the
have to
Landorus
preserve
Manectric.
Manectric lah.
you have to
To be
keep
honest.
Landorus and your Manectric safe.
Well, I don't think there's a way to keep Landorus safe because of the HPIs that Benjamin Coco
yeah,
have.
that's true. Okay,
Okay,
Snorlax
does come in here.
Snorlax coming in. Okay, are we going to see Gothitelle action?
Overheat going into the Bulu.
Should, right? Does it take out the KO?
Not
No.
enough, but will the heavy slam go into the double Bulu slot? Oh, but it's a berry variant.
Bulu.
But I think
think
you wouldn't be able to
KO
take
but
the
I think it was
heavy
still
slam
KO. I
though.
think it's still
Yeah.
KO.
This shit does come out here onto the Celeste slot,
But if the Celesteela takes out with a heavy slam.
but
Oh,
this shit instead. So it's the trading this shit from each other. Actually, would you really want to switch up right now with your Celesteela?
not your Celesteela, but I will definitely heavy slam the Bulu and Volt Switch the Snorlax in order to get your
to get
Landorus.
a -1, but the thing is that you get -1, it barely jumps, it's back to a +6. So
That's
is it really, like, are you really incentivized
At the same
to
time,
go
your
for it?
Manectric is at -2 already for special attack,
Yes.
even for the overheat. So I don't think Manectric wants to stay in there.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe you just switch to your own Snorlax if he has it, or maybe... But then again, if you start pounding Snorlax with whatever attacks you have, if you have the belly drums, most of youngsters' mons are faster than it.
Yeah. I think we are going to have a slow game here, Wang.
Oh
Looking
boy.
from the looks of things.
Oh boy. Celesteela actually withdrawing.
He draws here. Oh, but the leash sheet does stay on the field. That's the thing.
Yes,
And then Bulu is at what? -3. I think it won't do much to Fini.
but we
Even
already
if he
see
wants to.
all of youngsters' mons.
Go switch coming out into Snorlax.
He needs to be able to control that
Perhaps
Snorlax.
into the Celeste again.
It should be the Celeste. Celeste is the only thing on youngsters' side that can sort of... Oh no,
but
it's a
no,
Landorus.
So it's -4 Bulu and
-1.
-1 Snorlax,
Yeah.
which is going for suppose a belly drum now, which will bring it back to +6.
But at the same time, Snorlax is slow is the slowest thing on the field, right? If youngster has Groundium Z, he might be able to pick up... Oh, he goes for the...
Sat coming out instead, so no belly drum. -1 for Sat onto the Landorus. So actually you are now free to U-turn again
Yeah, I think...
and shuffle Intimidate.
Yeah, you can just shuffle Intimidate, but at the same time he has...
While the lead seat saps away so much of Snorlax health because of his high base hit by
and with
base
the
HP.
Tapu Bulu at -4, I don't think it's going to KO either Tapu
Yeah.
Fini or Landorus.
Exactly. So Benjamin should actually switch out Bulu here because of its
Yeah.
very low attack now.
I
Yes,
think-
you can dis-sit, but is
I
it
think-
really worth it?
I think he's scared because at the same time he knows that Landorus and Manectric can just keep shuffling.
Yeah. But we do see the switch here into Scrafty will bring Landorus to -1 so that perhaps a superpower going into Snorlax will be
And that health with a double target from a Fini, I think it might actually KO, you know.
okay. Yeah, you are right. But as we see a -1 Tectonic Rage should be going into the Snorlax.
It should go into Snorlax. Once he gets rid of Snorlax, Benjamin is in a very bad position because he still has to deal with the Metric, he still has to deal with Celesteela, he still has to deal with Landorus, and we don't know what's his last one. If it's Coco, he hasn't revealed it yet.
Yep. Or like even in Coco, you won't be in a very good position because Landorus is still alive.
Oh, and the berry
And berry
triggers.
procs. I mean, that's to be expected because you're at -1. So like
Yeah.
a Moonblast going into the
Scrafty.
Scrafty slot.
That's a nice
Yeah,
predict.
that's a nice call there. But I think Benjamin had no choice but to sack the Scrafty because you really want to preserve your Landorus.
And he expected the U-turn
He expected the U-turn into the Manectric, which
did not work.
Did not work. Well played on Yangtze's side though, but it was a nice prediction on Benjamin's end, but it didn't pay off.
Yes. And now it's like, oh, and here we go with the Tapu Koko.
Tapu
So, ooh, this is gonna be troublesome.
Well, Benjamin still have to pick his target, honestly.
Yeah, he
Like,
says.
you want to take out the Landorus, or you want to kill the Tapu Fini.
But at the same time, Youngster still has to get rid of that Snorlax. And now with the Koko on the field, he's in a bit of a not very nice situation. Because
But-
it's like, Koko, left alone, Koko can wipe out his entire team. Especially since Celesteela does not have the special defense boost.
Yes. But, yeah, I think Yangtze here
Going for
choosing
the Manectric.
Manectric to soak up whatever electric damage that the Koko might want to dish
Yeah.
out. And to get off to get the -2 off on Snorlax.
Yeah, I actually. Oh, and Snorlax decides to
So yeah, because it's enough of the least damage.
Yeah,
No more.
Yeah, it's out of here. I think right now though, the very obvious play from Youngster is to switch Landorus into the Fini slot. So
And Snarl straight away.
yeah,
Yep, HBI is onto the Landorus slot, which is taken by the Manectric nicely.
you see
Muddy
Muddy
water coming out here.
Are we seeing any accuracy drops that might actually maybe
Magic
impact
Oh,
anything?
Nope.
Nope.
no
Okay.
accuracy drops. So it's 3 Tapu with 1 Manectric.
Okay. Manectric is base. Mega Manectric is what?
Yeah, it's actually very fast. Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether it's outspeeds Tapu Koko, right?
But the thing is that you will read the
yeah, you read the
you
hidden
read the-
eye or power eyes going into either
the finish slot.
Yeah.
But the thing is that even you Snarl, is it
it
enough
worth
to
it?
pick off?
No,
Is it
it's
enough to pick off?
No,
That's
it's
the
not.
thing.
It's not.
Okay, Fini does switches out here.
It's very, very obvious, but does Benjamin call it?
Yep, into the Landorus.
Oh, looking
For
for
the
the
Snarl.
reactions. Looking for your
Yeah,
reaction.
Benjamin looks kind of happy here. So
Yep. It sounds like he did.
Okay, Bulu
Double
goes
Bulu
for the protect.
That's fine. That's fine. Is that hit
Yeah.
power eyes? Does it overheat?
Overheat.
Okay, does
Going
it
into the
KO? Does it
Koko.
KO the Koko?
And it
Doesn't. No.
wasn't enough. HBI is going into the finish slot, taking out Landorus.
Oh, it was a very obvious prediction, but at the same time, it's like
I think Yangtze knows the count that even at -1, Coco will still
Yeah.
be able to take. I mean,
Yeah.
Coco will still be able to take out the Landorus.
However,
yeah.
now you think about it, right? Even if he does that overheat, the fact that Manectric is
Yep.
that fast, it might actually.
The next overheat will take out the
Yeah. And now
Yeah.
and now you think about it, right? Celesteela is free.
To set
Manectric
up.
threatens Coco. Celesteela can acrobatics the Bulu if it wants to.
Yeah. and you still have terrain control with Fini at the back.
However, the Coco protects the Bulu. Oh, he does go for the
Was
full
it-
switch.
Does it kill?
Oh,
it's enough.
yes!
Thankfully,
No,
it was
I was more worried, right? I was more worried that the Coco would protect. The Coco will protect, and then maybe if he predicted that, he would target the Bulu instead, and then that would leave the
Bulu,
Coco
yeah.
free to take out
Celesteela.
Celesteela.
That's true. But yeah, but lucky no misplays there on Yangtze's end.
Or-
Misty Terrain coming back here, taking over the terrain once and for all.
Or maybe it's not enough. Oh, but he goes for the Horn Leech. Does it go onto the Fini? But it doesn't
But
really
it doesn't enough
actually.
because it's at -1
And
sadly, and no grassy terrain for him.
Yep. And now we know. And now that you know, Manectric is pretty much free to be the fastest thing on the field. He can
Yep.
just come back in and intimidate both of Benjamin's.
Physical attackers.
Yes.
And then you can just leash it to store out the
Yeah, you can.
Snorlax to step all his HP away.
Yep.
And another heavy slam into the Bulu.
Do we know that if Benjamin's Snorlax has a recycle?
Perhaps it has. It hasn't really shown anything.
Okay.
So, I mean, even if you cycle, you are just stalling out your death.
Yeah, true. But I mean, if you recycle, you get your. If you somehow manage to get to your boost and all that stuff,
Yep.
but it's okay. Leash
Moonblast managed to take out the double Bulu there and leash it goes onto Snorlax.
I think it's. Oh, you see Curse. Oh,
However,
okay.
Benjamin already took off his perhaps he is going for fit here, perhaps. But I think all
because
is not lost
yeah,
yet.
he needs. If he has recycled, then he's still in the game. But at the same time, if he doesn't, then I'm not sure. I think a Moonblast plus Heavy Slam plus Leash
Yeah,
will take out
we should-
Snorlax from this health already. So
You think a heavy slam Moonblast would kill? Okay,
Oh.
Finny goes for Kama here. So perhaps he goes for a
Maybe slam?
yeah. Oh, actually, he doesn't have belly drum though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
he has curse
that's it.
instead. So,
So-
it's not the immediate offensive pressure that you have.
Exactly. So without that immediate offensive pressure, he's not going to be able to threaten both of these guys.
Yep.
And high
High force,
horsepower.
plus
I
one
don't
high
think
horsepower going to Finny.
Will it
which
kill?
should no,
No.
not even enough to kill. Blocking the
Yeah.
berry. Wow, Youngster.
Youngster has managed to maintain his control for this match.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if Snorlax were to have belly drum, you actually have more of a offensive presence. But you know, shame.
At the same time,
a concept.
it's like he did play around, use his Snorlax out, leave his Snorlax out in the beginning, and then he ate his berry already.
Yep.
And I don't think he was able to break free of Youngster's control at all.
Yes. Well, unfortunate there for Benjamin here. I mean, he came a long way. He like just that he just doesn't have the thing to break Youngster's team, and like, he didn't control his field properly.
I'll be honest, Youngster's team looks really, really good.
Well, I mean, piloted by a very good player such as Youngster. Obviously, everything looks good. I mean, actually, Benjamin's team looks well as well. You know.
Yeah, but it's like Youngster's team has all those options where you can switch around, and the Celesteela is very interesting. It's like acrobatics and. Yeah, I mean, who expects acrobatics from Celesteela?
Yeah, especially coming from 17, which all the Celeste was like tanky,
yeah,
thrower, that
leech
kind.
seed,
Yeah.
substitute, white guard.
Exactly. I was like, yeah, you know, he's a new innovation coming out for Youngster here, you know.
Very familiar looking Pokemon, very different,
Yeah,
different
set.
strategies.
Yeah, it's like you have like Celesteela is like you thought you'll be a tank, but nope,
Nope,
it's actually
nope.
a
Acrobatics.
offensive. Oh, heavy slam kills stuff too. Like, oh, I'm bulky with my special defense. Like,
you saw the Tapu Koko's electric attacks on the Celesteela.
yeah, it's a +2, so it's like it did around like what 20%. Yeah, it was.
It's like a Tapu killer.
Yeah, that's what the UBs are. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Well, kudos to Youngster here, securing his win
Very nicely
for
played
the MSS here on the first day of the year. You know,
for
yeah.
VGC18.
18 Youngster starting off the year with a bang. Well, we'll be moving on to the players' interview now, so stay tuned. And we are back with the champion of the MSS today, Guan Yangzhe. So, how does it feel?
I guess I want to say it was not very surprising, but I think that would be a bit arrogant. But I thought I had a really good team going into the tournament, and I've played a lot of Gothel Snorlax in doubles OU, so that gave me like a lot of practice for my games today. So I think having double Intimidate plus Gothel Snorlax is probably it's really good in the current format because a lot of people are playing rather low offense kind of bulky offense teams, which actually can't like break Gothitelle or can't really break Gothitelle, can't really break Snorlax in 1 or 2 hits. For example, the team that I had the most trouble with was Sean's Charizard and Landorus because they just exerted too much pressure on my Gothitelle, so I had difficulty setting up Trick Room. But other than that, a lot of the teams were very easy to play around.
Yes. And I also feel that Snorlax was the very good choice of bringing here to the tournament today, as not a lot of mons can one-hit KO it. Sure, Combo O does have the sort of +1 close combat from the Kangaroo skill boost. However, you do have Tapu Fini to check the combo very well, as it showed in top 4. And I think all around your team was actually very well rounded for today's tournament. how do you feel about the rest of the mons on your team though, especially the last thought about Celesteela? Like, what make you want to use such a unique mon? I mean, not really a unique mon, but more of a unique set.
Oh, okay, yeah. So a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, I was putting for some Smoke on Doubles tournament. So I figured I would just steal some teams from like Japanese VGC players, and I came across this team which was I think it was the same 6 as what I used today, but it had Persian over Gothitelle.
Ah.
Yeah. So I read through the team report like with like Google Translate and stuff. And the rationale for using Misty Seed Acrobatics Celesteela is that it just beats most rain teams single-handedly. Because most rain teams rely on like Ludicolo, so Acrobatics just OHKOs them. Because usually they think that Celesteela can't really do much to them, but then you just Acrobatics them and KO them. Swampert can't really touch you because we have double Intimidate on the team.
Correct.
Kingdra isn't really a problem because you have the special attack boost. So once it's used its Water Z, it's pretty useless. Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Wow. Your team was very prepared for the local meta today.
Yeah,
especially. Yeah. And I felt that it's like I've watched both I commentated both your top 4 and your finals game. You played both game very well. You control the board very well, especially in the finals where you managed to position the board, take out Coco and protected Celesteela all the way until the end. Actually, I mean, I want to ask, for your top 4 game against Sean, the game 2, did you forget that Snarl was soundproofed?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that, like between game 1 and game 2, I was thinking, he might actually lead like Togedemaru, Como, how am I going to deal with that? Then I was like, I can just snarl him, because they're usually like special attacking, right? So you just snarl them like once or twice, and then like they can't do any damage anymore, right? And then I completely forgot that snarl is a sound-based move, so
yes.
Yeah.
Same. Well, me and Weaver made the same mistake too when we were commentating. It was until like, alright, some rule blocks now. It's like, Yangtze has to bring the Fini now to check the combo, which you did in game 3.
Game 3, yeah.
So I mean, and then you just snowball from there. Charizard became useless afterwards.
Yeah.
So you managed to track the very commending plays from you today. Kudos to you, Yangtze. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I mean, you're known to be level 51 for a reason. Always one step ahead of everyone. So I mean, first day of the year, first tournament of the year, and kicking it off with being the champion. I hope you will go far in this format as well, and perhaps qualify for worse.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, even like qualify, it's pretty hard to go. Yeah.
I mean, it's the CP that counts.
Yeah, I guess
right?
so.
Yep. So congratulations to you again, and we shall see you at our next tournament, which is the Singapore Open on the 20th of January. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks.